seems like these videos are getting shorter and shorter. So, you don't use the weapons to level up other weapons, the MK ones usually. Actually, I can't think of any case where you actually do, but some of these weapons like this this Lado, you may use it to build like the AK Lado, which is 2 pistols. I think you need 2 of these to build it. So some of those guns you might want to keep, but the MK versions, they're just pretty much fodder for you to level up and get rid of, basically. So as you level them up, you want to go back in your inventory and get rid of them so you're not wasting your weapon slots on them. And the same thing is, if you go to your Warframes, you only have 1 extra slot. So that means I can get 1 extra Warframe right now for me to use besides Excalibur. So I don't want to be too confusing, but I'm just going to mention that there are ways to get more slots besides buying them. In the Nightwave, like I said before, there's ways you can do certain things to get more slots. If you have something gifted to you, or you buy a Warframe with Platinum, you automatically get it comes with a slot. So that wouldn't count against this slot. But like what I mean is, like, if they have a contest with, like, you have your account linked to your Twitch, and you watch a Twitch and it gives you a Warframe, that Warframe usually always comes with a slot. The same with any weapon you get from Twitch drop usually comes with a slot. There's some other exceptions, like I think the daily reward weapons you get from the daily rewards. Sometimes you'll log on and there's certain weapons you get from there. I believe those ones also come with a free Warframe slot. And when you get Excalibur Umbra, I believe that's a free one, and an extra weapon slot as well for free. Don't quote me on that one, but I'm pretty sure Umbra doesn't count against you as that slot. If it does, then I must have found a bug or something, because I had these slots full when I did get Umbra, and I still was able to get Umbra. So I don't know. Maybe that's a thing that since my slots are already full, and you get Umbra from a quest, it just went ahead and gave it to me anyway. Maybe, but yeah, I did not use a Warframe slot for Umbra when I got it. So just kind of keep that in mind. And I would recommend you try to do that quest as soon as you can, which we're not near that yet, but you know, it's a good Warframe to get you through for a while, before you can start getting primes and stuff. Some of the other Warframes that are a lot more hardy and harder to kill, some of them are kind of hard to get. And at the beginning of the game, until you clear the star chart out, you're going to be fighting things that are lower than level 50 for the most part, normally, which are not that bad. Any level 30 Warframe can, for the most part, survive that stuff. Later in the game, you'll deal with stuff that's a little bit harder, but for the most part, for this part, it's you know, just pick whatever Warframe you think you're going to enjoy, maybe, and use it to fill out our slot. Use your beginning Platinum to buy extra slots. Definitely would recommend that. Let's see what we got next to do. Jackal. Where's he at again? Over here. So we have to clear our way to this at some point. Plus we have to clear our way to the junction. So let's go ahead and do this mission, the capture mission. Okay. Let's get this out of the way. But like I said, I really don't want to spend a lot of time getting into stuff that comes later in the game, but I did want to point out that you do have a limited number of slots. And most people recommend that you spend that 50 platinum you get at the beginning, which I believe is not tradable to other players. Just so you know. So you can't create a bunch of accounts and give it to one account. And I'm pretty sure that's exactly why they did that. You can't buy things for other players and gift it to them, I don't think, on that money. You can't trade and buy things from other players. Using that 50 platinum, I'm pretty sure you can only use that platinum for yourself.
You are here to find our target and bring them to the extraction point. Happy hunting.
Just so you know, don't save it thinking you're gonna use it for one of those type of situations because it's not going to be able to be used for that. And any platinum usually you get from,
bring them in.
I want to say like awards, special events, stuff like that. So a lot of times some of that stuff's not tradable too, so just gotta keep that in mind and be careful.
The capture target has vital information that we will need to extract. We need our subject brought back alive.
You might be really disappointed if not. So capture targets, you want to track that person down, beat them up.
Mission complete. The captive has been escorted to the extraction point. Well done.
So there's lots of arguments and not just blowing through a mission as fast as you possibly can. I'm missing resources. I'm missing mods I could be getting. I can always come back and do some of these missions again, honestly. Not the end of the world, but there is reason to not do this. Sometimes special containers can spawn in these missions and you might miss one. And sometimes those special containers can have stuff on them really nice, ship parts, boosters, things like that. But they're kind of rare. I mean, not really rare, but they're pretty rare, so there's a good chance they're not gonna miss anything too. But there could be iotine sculptures, there could be things laying around you can miss. It is a possibility. So just kind of think about that. In this case, I'm just trying to get this done so I can get to the next part. You know, if you're a real, what do you want to say, a completionist or somebody who really just wants to look into every nook, every little corner, and make sure you get every locker and every chest, hey, go for it. First time I played this game, I was that way. I understand, trust me. But I don't know that it really is that lucrative to keep doing that. It's nice. I mean, so you can get a booster and go, what, 2 more missions and then run out of booster because you spent so much time in those 2 missions. I mean, so that's kind of the other side of it. It's like, yeah, I don't know, because I think most of the boosters I've got from that kind of stuff are only about 2 or 3 hours anyway. And the stuff doesn't spawn enough to be reliable. Like, you know, I can't go do 5 missions and be like, oh, every 5 missions I'll get a booster. It's not, that's not true. It happens. So, this one's also a relic mission, so I could just do the relic mission version and open up a relic, because I believe I do have to open up a relic at some point. But I'm going to want to put it on multiplayer, probably for that. If for no other reason, just for a chance, because when you open a relic, whatever other people's rewards are, you have a chance of getting that reward as well. Oh, and then one other thing real quick. So unless you're trying to get something specific, I would change your relics to owned and then just use the one you have the most of. Unless you have a specific thing you're trying to get off that relic, maybe. So this should join us into a session with other players. Let's see what happens here. And if you're in this, cool. That would be funny. This is a capture, so we're just going to try to capture the person you're supposed to capture. That's important, but it's really important that everybody gets the amount of radiant they need to open the relic. I don't necessarily want to be the one that does this, but this is the thing you need for the consoles.
This is a mobile defense mission. You must deliver payloads and defend a number of locations while I break into the network.
And try to
be
let other
prepared for
players
heavy
join in
resistance.
before they progress
I can't
into
do
the
this
mission.
without you. Void Fishers. You need them to open a relic, but are you confident you can withstand their fury?
Definitely some higher level players probably.
We're near a fissure.
One of them has Valkyrie.
The enemies are dropping reactant.
I can't. And a nice.
Keep fighting. Look for more reactant.
Yeah, they have some nice companions.
We have got to find a terminal.
Probably
Proceed
fairly high level.
and prepare.
Let's see. 16, 5. No, 5. They've probably been playing for a little time.
Stay focused. There's a heavy unit approaching.
So,
Terminal spotted.
I don't want to forget to put this
Upward.
thing in the console.
Prepare to defend.
So we do that. No point in killing there.
I'm in, Tenno. This will take a moment.
That was really horrible. The guys are glowing. The guys that are going to drop the region. Sometimes the other guys will change into those guys if they don't kill them outside. So you want to try to concentrate on those guys for the most part.
Still working on it.
You can't avoid the other guys.
Continue to defend.
Until they turn into the radiant guys you want, then that's great. There'll be plenty of those guys that spawn, I think. In this kind of mission. So just see these little things on the ground, you want to go pick them up. And when you get to 10, it'll make a really loud noise. It'll be like, you'll see here shortly when I get to 10. So anyway, we want to head to the next thing. Oh wait, here's the last radium. I was going to grab that. So that's what's going to make sure you grab your
The relic
10th
has
one.
been cracked open.
And then you just want to kind of look up and make sure everybody else has theirs. At this point in the game it doesn't matter, but before you all get on the exit you want to make sure, preferably everybody has theirs.
We've got robots inbound.
I mean, if you don't care, you don't care, but like in this case,
Stay focused. There's a heavy
there's 2 other
unit
guys
approaching.
who get something I want.
Location reached. Drop me in and defend our position.
It would be nice to have the option of picking up whatever they got.
I'm in,
Only
Tenno.
what I got.
This will take a moment.
If they don't get their radiant, they don't get a prize. You can't pick from their prize. In case you don't know. That's nice.
Still working on it. Continue to defend.
So hysterical. We'd be shooting these guys like 5 or 6 times when I'm so used to just shooting once and killing big crowds of them. Really hilarious. In fact, that one guy is actually one of my favorites. One of them. The Arcoplasma. I'm pretty sure it's one of them.
Area completed.
Yeah, it is.
Move on.
That's what I thought. There you go, guys. So don't forget this thing, because look at the next defense objective without it, you're just going to be standing there. But that's alright. They're doing probably most of the killing anyway, so it's the least I can do to carry this thing.
Here is a terminal. Get me in and get ready to defend. I'm in, Tenno. This will take
I try to get these nullifiers first. You guys have big gold thing. I have a bubble over them that'll cancel a lot of abilities to Warframe. If you can get rid of those guys, it's nice if you have somebody who's using an area effect ability, especially. They might thank you for that because it'll shut down their abilities on them. Kind of annoying.
Still working on it.
So, like, here's a
Continue
good
to
example.
defend.
Gain abilities inside that bubble. Most of them you can't. For some reason it's not fucking. But yeah, the nullifier can cancel your abilities.